What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button, and let me know in the comments below what are the songs by The Weeknd that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing that you want to know to play Blinding Lights on guitar is that in order to get some bar chords and keep this song as beginner friendly as possible, we're going to capo up to 3rd fret. And if you don't have a capo, I'll have a link to get this capo for free right up here. The next thing that we would usually go over is the structure of a song, but for Blinding Lights, we're actually just going to have one picking pattern that's going to be played kind of through various parts of the song, and then one chord progression and strum pattern that's going to be played through the entire song. So we actually don't need to worry about the structure for this one. And the last thing that you want to know before we dive into Blinding Lights is the 4 chords that we need to play this song. The first one is D minor. The next one is A minor. The next one is C. And the last one is G. And I'll have chord charts for all of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. Now with all that in mind guys, let's dive into Blinding Lights. Man, I am obsessed with this song. I'm a huge fan of The Weeknd and I love both this song and Heartless, his other new single, so let me know if you guys want to learn that one as well. They're both awesome and they're both very fun and very beginner friendly to play. So the very first thing we're going to take a look at is that picking pattern that plays a couple different places in the song. Now this is actually played on keys, so what we're doing is we're playing a picking pattern to match up with that, and then later on in the song we're going to have a chord progression and a strum pattern that's going to repeat through the entire song. So like I said, first thing we're going to take a look at is that picking pattern. It's going to be all on the G, B, and high E strings. We're going to start here on the B string. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the 3rd fret on the B string. We're going to pick that. We're going to pick 3rd fret on the B string again. And then we're going to go to 1st fret on the B string. And then back up to 3rd fret on the B string. And then open high E. And then 2nd G. And then 1st on B. And that's our first little section right there. We're going to repeat that section twice each time we play through the full picking pattern. So one more time through that slowly. We've got 3rd on B, 3rd on B, 1st on B, 3rd on B, open high E, 2nd G, 1st B. That's our first little section. We're going to play through that twice each time. About full speed will look about like this. Just like that, and then we're into kind of part 2 of the picking pattern. Part 2 of the picking pattern starts here on 3rd fret of the high E, and then we're going to go open high E, and then 3rd B, and then 1st B. And we're going to kind of repeat that again. We're going to go back to 3rd fret of the high E, open high E, 3rd B, 1st B, and then 3rd B. And that's it. That's the whole picking pattern. We're just going to play through that part once, and that's the whole entire picking pattern. So one more time through that last part there, that kind of part 2, we're going to go 3rd high E, open high E, 3rd B, 1st B, 3rd high E again, open high E, 3rd B, 1st B, and finish it up with a 3rd B. We're just going to play that once. So all together slowly through that picking pattern, walked through, will look about like this. We'll go 3rd B, 3rd B, 1st B, 3rd B, open high E, 2nd G, 1st B. We're going to repeat that part. 3rd B, 3rd B, 1st B, 3rd B, open high E, 2nd G, 1st B. And then we'll go to that part 2 there. We'll go 3rd high E, open high E, 3rd B, 1st B, and then we're going to go 3rd high E, open high E, 3rd B, 1st B, and then 3rd on B to take us out of that picking pattern. And that's it guys, that's that whole picking pattern. That's going to play a couple times just kind of randomly through the song. It's kind of the intro part, kind of the hook. It kind of comes in after the choruses. You kind of want to listen to the song and figure out exactly where that comes in and out, but it's kind of the hook of the song that plays a couple of different places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that down. I'm going to play through it a couple times very slowly so that you can make sure that you have all the right stuff in all the right places. Now I'll play through it a couple of times after that full speed so that you can match it up with the speed of the song. So slowly a couple of times first through that picking pattern will look about like this. And a couple of times through that hook picking pattern, full speed will look about like this. And from there, guys, the only other thing that you need to know to play Blinding Lights on guitar is the chord progression and strum pattern that's going to repeat through the entire song start to finish. Now, like I said, there is that little hook picking part that comes in various places throughout the song, like the intro and then after the choruses. But this is the kind of like the roots of the song. This is the core thing that keeps the song moving, the chord progression and the strum pattern, and it's very beginner friendly. So first, let's take a look at our chord progression. That chord progression is going to repeat through the whole song. Is going to go D minor, A minor, C, and G. Repeated through the entire song, start to finish. Now we're going to have a strum pattern for each one of those chords, but it's a very easy beginner-friendly one. What our strum pattern is going to be, we'll use our D minor as an example here, is going to be down, down, up, twice for each chord. So walking through our chord progression, it'll sound about like this. We'll go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, 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 down, up, down, up. One more time. Down, down, up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up. Just like that, repeated the entire song start to finish, including the parts where that little picking thing plays. If you're just playing this solo acoustic, you may want to kind of play around with that. You may want to start with the picking part and use that as an intro, then switch to chords. You may want to kind of swap between the two of them, or you may just decide that you want to just play chords. That's totally cool. So one more quick little run through of that. Again, D minor, we got down, down, up twice for each chord. We got down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down, up, down, up. Just like that, repeated through the whole song. So guys, a couple of times through that chord progression and strum pattern that will repeat all the way through Blinding Lights without me talking will look about like this, full speed. Guys, that is everything that you need to know to play Blinding Lights on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 750 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there cannot be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what song I'm jamming on today or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram at TheGroovyGuitarDude. Link for that will be in the description below. Guys, I am a huge fan of The Weeknd, like I said, and Blinding Lights and Heartless, both of The Weeknd's new singles, are awesome. I've been just absolutely loving them. Every single time I get in the car, I just turn Heartless all the way up, or I'll turn Blinding Lights all the way up and just crank it and just listen. I just love them. And today I was just sitting around, I was like, why have I not tried to play these on guitar yet? They're both awesome songs. They both have cool kind of parts to them. And so Blinding Lights was the one that made the most sense for a guitar tutorial for me, but like I said, I would love to do a tutorial on Heartless too if you guys are interested, so let me know about that. Blinding Lights is an awesome song. I'm totally addicted to it right now, and it's one of those songs that it doesn't really have any guitar in it, but it actually works really well with guitar because you can transition that kind of keys intro hook part into a guitar piece like we just did, a little cool picking thing that sounds awesome. And then like I said, it's one chord progression and one strum pattern through the entire song for the rest of it. That's simple, and that's actually a really good beginner-friendly song to play. The strum pattern might be a little bit tricky for some of the very beginners out there, and the picking pattern might be a little bit fast for just, you know, the very beginners, people who are in their first couple of weeks playing guitar. But I would still recommend this, especially with the capo, getting rid of those bar chords and stuff. You could play this pretty much at any level of playing, even if you just started. So this is a really fun song, really cool one. It's one that I'm really digging right now, so I'm stoked to share it with you guys. I had a lot of fun learning this song. I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning it as well, and I'll see y'all really soon.